What is up, guys? My name is Carson. My beautiful wife's name is Sammy, and we are the complete couple. Today, we are going to go over a full packing video for what kind of things you should bring and should not forget for your next ski trip. In particular, we are heading out to Lake Tahoe. So we have got everything packed up, and by I mean everything. We have got like 2 full suitcases packed with every item you can think of. And we're gonna go over some tips and tricks on how to make sure you guys are underweight for your next trip. For the baggage, we're gonna show you guys some tools that you can use on your return flight so you make sure your bags are all properly weighted, and just some good things to remember for your next winter vacation. So here we go. First of all, I wanna talk to you guys a little bit about luggage. We haven't touched on luggage before, but my recommendation for number 1 is go out and buy yourself some nice luggage. We love using Samsonite. We have stuck with Samsonite now for years and years. I used to not splurge on luggage. I used to just go out to Walmart or TJ Maxx and buy whatever was on sale. I've learned that if you splurge a little bit on luggage, your items get there safer, less things are gonna pop, less zippers are gonna break, and it's gonna make your experience that much better. So go out, get yourself some good name brand luggage. It makes life so much easier. You're not gonna have broken wheels or anything like that. So now we're gonna get into really the nitty gritty here of packing. For one, I always recommend bringing a backpack, and I know that sounds maybe redundant, like I feel like everybody knows you need to bring a backpack, but it's right where my trip starts, and in that backpack we have some essentials that you need to have. So we're gonna go through that right now. All right, guys, so my backpack, I did not splurge on my backpack. I just have a Jan Sports backpack. I got quite a few different backpacks, but this is the one I always take on vacation. Inside of here, now, if you're coming from a winter destination, this may not mean as much to you, but we are coming from Florida. I'm always gonna put a jacket in my backpack, so you always have it. Listen, airplanes can get cold, they can be hot, something you wanna be able to take off, put on, you know, at any moment. So that is definitely an essential. Another thing, don't forget a beanie. I mean, going to a winter destination, right when you get off that airplane, we're coming from Florida, it's gonna be 80 degrees, we're going to 30 degrees. Getting there, you're gonna want every bit you can. So again, gloves, jacket, beanie, make sure you have those essentials. Number 2, this is the most important, I always recommend bringing. Get yourself a good portable charger. Now, I've got 3 in here. I love my brand new Cube that I just got. This actually tells you the percentage that you're at. So when you plug it in, it'll tell you when you're to 100%, which is really nice. This charger, this one's actually on our Amazon storefront. So if you want to check this thing out, the link is in the bio below. You can check this out. This actually can be charged via solar power. It's got a quick charger. It's got a regular charger. It's got a ton of different port options in it, which is really nice. And then also, it's got a new electric. So it's got the, if you just put your cell phone on there, it will actually charge it for you, which is kind of cool. So digging farther down into our bag, this is something new that I actually added. These are little ponchos. Something kind of cool, you know, if you needed to, if you're out and about and it starts pouring down rain on you. Kind of cool. I added ponchos there at the bottom. I've got 3 sets of chargers in here. That may be a little over the top for a standard luggage, but we do a lot of charging. And then I do just have a regular, you know, a nice quick charger if you're at a plug. So I recommend bringing some of those. And then as we dig deeper into here, we still carry masks around. You just never know nowadays if somebody's policy is going to be that you have to have a mask. Also, airplanes can be a little bit dirty. So if you know, person behind you is coughing, you don't want to get sick on the way to your next trip. So maybe put a mask on. And then down in here is where I've got 2 different types of headphones. I bring an iPhone headphone, which is something like that. And then I also bring, if you dig down in here, I've got a standard headphone, because on airplanes, they have regular headphone jacks. You don't want to be on an airplane that, you know, if you want to listen to or watch something, you don't have something to listen to. So I carry about 4 sets of headphones in case my friends or family need them. All right, and now we move to the front of the backpack here. So in this zipper, Sammy always brings, this is for Sammy. We have had this for probably 5 years now. We got this the very first time we ever went to Vegas. Kind of cool. MGM Grand Las Vegas koozie. And then what we bring in here is some other essentials. We like to wipe down the plane when we get on there. You never know, we need some wet ones. So we bring 2 packs of wet ones. I always have a set of sunglasses in here. It can be bright out there. I know it seems like snow is not that bright, but you can get snow blindness. So bring yourself a good set of sunglasses on the slopes with you. Again, always bring in the essentials. We got the Kleenex on the go in case you need some of that. We've got Benadryl. You never know when you're gonna, you know, run into something that you need Benadryl for. And this is really like a take bag if you ever needed it. We bring some hand sanitizer. We do have some feminine products in here. and pens. You never know when you can use pens. And that is what is in this pouch right here. And when we open up this pouch right here, this is going to be kind of like a little bit of medical things. So I've got Tylenol, we've got Motrin, we have Zegrid, really good acid reliever. Sammy always has a nice lip balm. Again, you're going to be a cold and dry place. Make sure you get a good set of lip balm because it's going to be ice cold out there and it's going to really dry your lips out if you don't have those. So get yourself a good set of lip balm before you head out there. For the plane, we always bring gum in case we need gum on the plane. Gives you an idea of what we got in here. We got eye drops, gum, medications, something that you always want to have on you anytime you're in the plane for easy grab. So that was step one, backpack. Again, want to make sure you have all the essentials, medications, eye drops, beanies, jackets, chargers, all of that kind of stuff you want to make sure you have on you at all times. Remember, check our Amazon storefront, link down below for all the essentials that you need for your backpack. Makes it easy, don't forget them, it's going to make your trip that much better. Now we're going to dive into the luggage section. I think we're going to have a lot of good tips that you guys aren't going to think of that you could use for your next winter vacation. We're going to take you there now. So we are flying American Airlines. With American Airlines, we get we're each getting a checked bag. They have to weigh under 50 pounds each. Then we also are doing each one carry-on. Something that me and Sammy like to do is we'd like to try to pile all of our heavy stuff in our carry-on bags because, again, bonus, they're not getting weighed. So I put all of my shoes in here, bulky items, they're heavy. I'm going to put, when I'm going to a winter destination, I'm putting all of my ski jackets, belts, our shoes, which are very, very heavy, your winter ski jacket. Go buy yourself, splurge a little bit if you're going to a winter destination, buy yourself a nice ski jacket. I've had this Spider ski jacket now for going on, I think, about 8 years, maybe 10 years I've had this ski jacket. It is in fantastic condition. It is nice and warm. I take it everywhere when we're in the winter situation, so very important. Also, go out and get yourself a good pair of chilies, hot chilies. These are going to keep you nice and warm when it's cold outside. You can always take layers off when you're skiing, but it's hard to put layers on. So when you're out there on the ski slopes, it may seem hot once you start going, but you don't want to be cold. So again, you can always take layers off. So make sure you pack a good ski jacket, good set of chilies, good set of ski pants, good set of goggles. When it's snowing out there, you want to have a good set of goggles. So again, make sure you pack your goggles, your snow chilies. You want to make sure you pack your snow pants and your snow jacket and everything like that. All very important. Also, don't forget to bring yourself a couple bathing suits. A lot of these places are going to have swimming pools, hot tubs, or something like that you can jump into after a nice long day of skiing or snowboarding. Again, try to put a lot of your heavy items in your carry-on bag. So that's what I've got in my carry-on bag. If we go over here to Sammy's carry-on bag, a couple of good essentials she has. She puts her gloves in here. This is a big time essential right here. This is a commercial mesh laundry bag. If you want your house to be somewhat clean and your room to be clean, you want a laundry bag. These right here, they don't take up any room. When you come back from skiing, put all your dirty socks and clothes inside this bag. That way they're not strewn all over the room. This is a must when I travel. We take it everywhere. Go buy yourself a couple of these laundry bags. Me and Sammy each bring one for each of us. We bring 2 of these. This is her entire tote. This is all of her essentials in this bag right here. It is really nice. Again, this is something that you can find on our Amazon storefront. Makes it really easy. Compact, foldable, zips up. The best thing is when you unpack it, you tack that hook right there. You hook that up on the top, and then all of your items lay right there. So this is great for cruising, great for all types of travel. Really nice to put all your items in there. So that is right there another essential that we recommend you take on your next vacation. Just so you guys know, Sammy's taking this in her carry-on because she's a big wimp and worried if we lose our luggage. She has her essentials. But remember, if you take this through TSA security, you cannot have any liquid over like 3 ounces or something like that. So check your airport. Check the terminal, make sure you don't have anything that's going to get taken. But if you are going to take your essentials through TSA on your carry-on, make sure they abide by all the rules. Again, Sammy's just taking another jacket in here, another winter jacket, but that's what's going to be on her carry-on bag. Easy done. We are going to move on to the large suitcases and show you some other great items that you guys have to have. All right, so I'm going to talk to you guys about another must-have on your vacation. We talked about the mesh bags. That is a must-have. Another must-have is this right here. This is a digital scale, so you're not messing around at the airport on the departure day wondering if your suitcase is underweight. All this does, You click the on button, it's going to bring up a numerical value. You hook it around your suitcase, you pick it up and it weighs it for you. So I'm gonna demonstrate that right now so you guys see it. This thing is so accurate, I will not go on another vacation without it. It puts it at 49.8, you know exactly it's under 50 pounds. When we flew Frontier, I think it had to be under 40 pounds. So we were able to make sure it was under 40 pounds. This is a must-have for your next vacation. I wouldn't go anywhere without it. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna do this just to show you guys. This is gonna be my carry-on bag, so there's nothing in here that is gonna be too heavy. However, just to give you an idea, so it is right now zeroed out. All you do is you hook that around your handle, and then we are just going to simply pick up on my carry-on bag, and my carry-on bag weighs 23 pounds. So again, just to show you, I try to put as much heavy stuff in my carry-on bag. That alleviates my check bag being that heavy. But again, this thing is a miracle worker. Saves a lot of hassle, makes life a lot easier. Make sure you get one of these. All right, so now we're gonna dive into our luggage real quick. Again, just going over some essentials so you don't forget them, because I definitely have in the past. Socks. I bring so many socks. In these winter temperatures, your shoes get wet from the snow. You wanna make sure you have plenty of socks. Go down to your nearest ski store and invest in good ski socks. These are thick, really thick insulated ski socks. I wear these when I'm going skiing. I just wear them around the house when you're up there and it's cold. I wear them with my shoes. These things are super insulated. Bring a couple extra sets of beanies, and then again, I told you that I have my own mesh bag. There's my mesh bag right there. All right, so underneath that compartment, some things that you may want to consider. This is a JBL speaker. We bring our speaker everywhere. It's fun when you're out there at the hot tub. You want to be able to play some tunes. My bag, since I put it so much in my carry-on bag, my bag only weighs 42 pounds fully loaded. So I brought a good speaker with me. These are just some things that we used to record. If you want to go down the slopes with a GoPro, bring your GoPro. And then again, a couple extra changes of clothes here. This is something that Sammy loves to do, and I used to think it was funny and a joke, but it helps me out so much. She makes a full-on itinerary, and I go down here and I make sure I've got an outfit for every day, everything that we're going to be doing. If we're going to be cold, if we're going to be skiing, if we're going to be eating out. Makes life so much easier. Go on, do yourself a favor, make a quick Word doc spreadsheet. That makes life that much easier when you're packing. So now we're into this full compartment. Again, don't forget boxers. This is a male toiletry bag. I have everything in here. Go invest in a nice toiletry bag for a man, so that we're not bringing everything just in plastic baggies. Everything of mine is in here. Listerine, toothpaste, deodorant, everything is in this bag right here. So I bring a couple of sets of clothes each day. These are just our outfits. Don't need to necessarily go through those. Make sure you bring yourself a good set, a couple jackets. Make sure you bring yourself tons and tons of shoes. I think I brought 6 sets of shoes, a really good set of walking shoes. Things are gonna be icy. You don't wanna be slipping out there, so make sure you bring yourself multiple sets of shoes. Don't wanna be slipping out there. They're gonna get wet. You don't wanna wear the same shoes wet. Make sure you're prepared. All right, now in this little compartment here, I have 2 things that you should bring. These are little hand warmers. Go down and get yourself some hand warmers, super easy. And then, I know this sounds dumb, but this right here is about 6 gallon baggies all rolled up. And the reason I do this, I bring gallon baggies, is when you're out in wet situations, I even bring these to the Caribbean. And when you get a wet bathing suit, wet shoes, you don't want to put your wet stuff back in your suitcase. So what I do is if something's wet, I unroll one of these, I put all my wet stuff in my gallon baggies, and I put them in my suitcase. That way you're not mixing wet items with dry items, dirty items, nasty items. Your shoes are gonna get muddy. So bring yourself 5 or 6 gallon, 5 gallon baggies. They don't weigh anything, and they make life that much easier when you're packing up on your last day. All right, and now we are over to my wife Sammy's bag. I'm not really gonna destroy through this. She's a kind of a chaotic packer, but some essentials that she has. Again, don't forget your feminine products if you need to bring underwear, socks, bras, things like that. Sammy always brings a couple sets of purses. We've invested in quite a few different purses. This is a cute little Kate Spade. I'm gonna tell you, we've had this thing for a while now. As a female, when you go out, you go out to dinner and you're gonna go out to a bar, things like that, you don't wanna have your full, huge purse. This is the size of my hand. It's perfect. Her cell phone goes right down in the middle there. 2 zippers with plenty of storage on the sides for all your little knickknacks. She brings, again, her lip balm and things like that in here. Again, talk about bring yourself different ski jackets and some different essentials for how cold it's going to be there. We got our visitor. We got, I hear you, baby. Hi. That is our beautiful Maine Coon Nova right there. Again, Sammy's got her chilies. She's got 2 different ski outfits. I was going over it. She's got her ski goggles, a bunch of different ski caps. Now, Sammy went out and invested in, and she's had these now for a couple years, some nice waterproof shoes, some nice waterproof booties. So go get yourself, if you want, some nice waterproof booties. These are actually from Sperry. They're super cute. Go down to Sperry, fully waterproof. These make life so much easier. Again, they got a nice sole on the bottom, so you're not going to be slipping in the snow. Some nice shoes. Hook your wife up, hook your girlfriend up, get yourself some nice footwear so she's not falling, breaking a hip bone on your trip. Definitely a necessity there. As we go back over on this side, a couple more things I want to touch on. You know, you're going to be drinking out there, you're going to be skiing out there. It's going to be, you're getting a workout in. Sammy always brings a couple of things. She's always going to bring some of these liquid IVs to keep yourself hydrated and ready to go. And then she also brings, these are just regular straws. I know that sounds stupid, but you never know where you're going to be somewhere and they don't have straws for a drink you're going to be drinking. So we always got good plastic straws. I know, I understand the turtles, but at the end of the day, for us, if we're drinking a pina colada after a long day, we want to have a good set of straws. All right, so again, let's go over one more time some of the essentials. Winter weather, don't forget thermal socks, hot chilies, thermals. So you want your thermal pants, you want your thermal undergarments. Don't forget beanies. You want a good set of sunglasses. You want a good set of goggles. Don't forget your chapstick. When you're up on the mountains, it's gonna be cold up there. It's gonna be dry. You're gonna be getting chapped lips. Don't forget those. At the mountain resort, sometimes they sell oxygen. You're gonna be up high sometimes. Sometimes you need a little bit of extra oxygen. Go buy one of these little cans. They sell oxygen. You make yourself feel so much better on the slopes. Don't forget some of the other essentials, like your mesh bag, your scale for your luggage makes life a lot easier. Don't forget all your toiletries, medications, things like that that you have to have that are necessities. Go get yourself a good set of luggage. Go get yourself a charger. The last thing you want to do is want to be somewhere and not have a phone charged. So go get yourself a really good charger. We use them all the time. Make sure you got all your plugs, all your cords. Have some fun. I hope this got help to you guys. Remember, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you guys real soon.